So I am on the corner of Rose and Pearl, and we are going to enter Carline as if we were dropping off for a family who has children in C building. You're gonna go behind this Zion Church on Rose, and you're gonna drive all the way down to where you have the do not enter, the one-way, behind C building. When you pull up here, right by that do not enter, blocking the alley, will be cones. You can't see them right now because we're practicing, but there will be cones here. If you have a C building student in your family, you can drop everyone off here at door 12. You will turn right here. There will be a teacher here. 2 cars can drop off at the same time, right here by door 12. Your C building and your A building students will get out here. Your A and B building students will walk down the alley. There will be no cars in the alley, and they will walk to A and B buildings. Your C building students will walk right in through door number 12. The important thing to remember about door number 12 is that there is no buzzer on this door. There will not be a teacher here after 7:34. If your child is dropped off and there's no teacher here, they will be alone. Please circle around to the front of the building by the main office and sign them in with Mrs. Smith. If you drop your children off before 7:20 and they cannot get into the building, you must park down here, walk them up to the gym doors. Please don't leave the campus until you know your children are in the gym. Then, those children will all go to school at 7:20 when the doors open. You should no longer drop your children off in the teacher's lot between A and B and C buildings for the gym. This parking lot is another avenue to drop off between 7:20 and 7:34. There isn't always a teacher back here, but many people do this, and I'm going to drive through. One of the things you should remember about back here is that not just the first spot should drop off. Anywhere along the curb you can drop off. So I can drop off my A, B, or C building students here. I'm gonna drive in through the parking lot. I'm gonna drive up this way. I could stop here if I was the last car, here, or here, or here, or I could make the turn if I'm the first car and drop right here and say, goodbye guys, have a great day, make good choices. My students will then walk up those stairs, walk through Kevin's Way, and enter into their school building. For families that have only A and B building students, you can now drop off at the front. You will circle in here, and remember, not only the first car can drop off. 3 or 4 at a time in this parking lot could drop off, so I could drop anywhere around here. My A and B building students are gonna pop through there, go straight to school. Also, our late students are going to come in here, enter securely, safely, and sign in so that Mrs. Smith knows that they are here. Someone is always watching this door from the office. One thing to remember, as you leave this parking lot in the morning, this is now going to be a right-hand turn only for drop-off. No left-hand turn here, right-hand turn only. Parents who prefer to park and walk their child in need to park back here, behind the church, by TK over here, or over here in the playground area. If you are a C building only parent, you can walk back up by the playground. If you're walking them through Kevin's Way, you can park and walk through here. Please do not park in the front, as that is reserved for A and B drop off, as well as late students. And do not park on the streets back by where we have the new C building car line. And do not park in the parking lot between A and B and C buildings, because that is now coned off. You won't be able to get out. So this is where you park and walk your kids in. Now, let's show you why we are no longer using this as a drop-off zone. You can get in, you can go either way. Our teachers are gonna park here. But there are cones right there. You are no longer going to be allowed to leave.